Hey guys, this is Grenade Launcher 101 here, back at with Splinter Cell Double Agent. This is the second bonus mission, the underground bunker. Location is unknown, but one person mentions that we're in an old Germany bunker, another mentions that we're at the NSA. But either way, we will find out at the end of this level.
Hey, Fisher, can you hear me?
Hamza, is that you?
Sam, how are you feeling?
Like I've been drugged.
Get that man a cigar. What's the last thing you remember?
Arriving at third echelon.
That was a week ago. You got yourself picked up. Near as we can tell, you're in Normandy, in an old German bunker. We had a man on the inside who told us what happened. He was supposed to report in about an hour ago and missed his backup call. What is your status?
My head feels like it's been filled with wet karma. Earwise, the implant seems to be working. It's got an airsoft gun.
It's a start. I've got a blueprint of the bunker in front of me. Let's get you out of there.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright, so if you guys were able to, like... Oh. You hear that? Sounds recognizable, doesn't it? It's the same, like, bell noise that we heard from Soul in Chaos Theory. Remember that, guys? That should be recognizable. Anyways, if you guys were able to, like, get through that as I was, in a very stealthy manner, then you should be good. Just follow along with what I did there, and you should be fine. Now, as for this guy right here, it's gonna be time consuming. So, if you want, you can stay right here. If you don't, that's on you. It's really up to you which spot you want to save in. But saving here makes things easier, not just on me, but for anyone else as well. All right. Here we go now. Make sure he's far enough away where he can't hear you. Make sure when you get over here, you get up here and in the darkest spot as possible. Because when he turns around and you're not in a dark spot, it can really affect your ghost run. So once he starts walking over here, start walking over to this area right here. And once he's behind that wall, get down and into this crawl space right here. Now, there's no way around that guy standing by the doorway, so the best you can do is just whistle. Here we go now.
Where's that noise coming?
Alright. So this mission should be relatively short as well.
Fisher,
Yeah, I'm here. What happened?
you asked me if I ever danced naked with a salmon, and then went silent for 5 minutes.
Must have blacked out.
I hope so, because you know how I feel about fish.
Alright. I'm going to save here because why not? Plus there's a guy right down there anyways, so like if you do anything, just be stealthy about it. See, yeah. Here we go. Very slowly. And when you go through here, just stay in the dark. Make sure that they don't look in your direction. Otherwise, you will be screwed over. Now, get over here because those guys are going to walk on the other side here next. And once they're on that side, get over here. So that you have room to maneuver around them. So once they start walking towards that way, get over this ledge right here. Then we move on to the next area. I'll interact with that fake door first because you need to do
How
that
you doing, Sam?
in order to
Not
progress.
so good. Either this stuff is still in my system or I'm being followed by the Cheshire Cat.
It's just residual hallucinations, Sam. It'll go away soon.
So you're gonna want to save here for sure because this next part, well, it's not necessarily the next part that's like a pain, but in that room there's a ledge you have to drop down to and a door you have to go through. There's two guys that make conversation and then they start doing their own thing. And once you wait for them, you had to come up to the door, but the door has a light that you have to OCP because behind that door is a guard who's on the other side of that hallway that we're about to see here.
I'm not dressed for the Mad Tea Party.
You know what I hate most about this gig?
Smell?
That's second most. The thing I hate most is the people you have to work with.
Yeah, I know. I don't know where they got half these guys.
I don't want to know. The answer would probably scare me.
What was that?
So you're gonna want to do that before entering through this door right here.
I'm having some problems.
And just save right here because this part in particular is very tricky. Mainly because like of like this, mainly because of the fact that the screen does get blurry here, and at the same time we need to like
it together, Sam.
to be able
You
to
can't
see
trust your
where
eyes,
the.
but on some level, your brain does know what's going on.
Okay, hold on. Let me get back to you guys. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. That was a royal screw up on my part. The guy at the end of the hall somehow saw me because the light came back on and illuminated part of the door, like from the inside. So we're gonna try that again.
What was that?
I'm having some problems here, Hamza.
Try to hold it together, Sam. You can't trust your eyes, but on some level, your brain does know what's going on.
What did they hit me with?
Some kind of hallucinogen, probably homemade.
Alright, now that that's out of the way, you can save here now. Now, as I said before, this part is very tricky. Because the fact remains that, like, we had to get past him with a few illuminated spots, not to mention the fact that my vision is messed up. All because of the drugs that's in Sam's system. Do not see me? Okay. So we're going to save here again because he's going to walk right up to the ladder this time. And we need to use that ladder to move forward to the next area that we need to go to. So the best thing you can do is to save here and follow him as much as possible. But make no mistake, there's going to be some times where he turns around. So just be cautious of that. Make sure you like move the camera a bit so you can see where he's going. Now save here because you're almost at the ladder. But again, even though he's walking back to the other side of the hall, there's still going to be some points where he turns around. So it's crucial to save here as well. Like right there, he's going to turn around. And once he turns back around, he should be free to go. Alright, we made it. Now we enter this crawl space, and right at the end there is where the drugs start to not act up anymore.
What the?
Sam, are you okay?
I'm not gonna tell you what I see.
Okay, save here because this area is going to get tricky. And you need to be able to like maneuver around these two anyway. So here we go. And once you save, you can climb up these fence right here.
Just keep going. What you see is the way your poor little brain is interpreting things. Just treat what you see like it's real, and you should be fine.
So if I see a ledge, can I grab it?
I think so, yes.
That's not reassuring.
Typical. What's wrong now? Nothing. Better that way.
So I think he gets down here. Yes, he does. So use this opportunity to get up there quickly.
Seawater. Is that real?
It should be. You should be coming up on a flooded tunnel.
The cold water is clearing my head a little bit.
Miss Salmon and I are both glad to hear that.
And then we made it to the end of the level.
Where? What's going on?
You don't remember, do you?
Remember what? That you drugged me?
Take it easy, Sam. You volunteered for an experiment with a new hallucinogen. Hell, Lambert tried to talk you out of it, and when you wouldn't take no for an answer, I made sure he let me talk you through it.
You mean I've been at the NSA this whole time?
Yes, but you were never in any danger. And your memory will come back, you'll see.
It had better.
Don't worry, you can trust me.
So they were at the NSA this whole time. Wow. What a trip. 8 minutes, 46 seconds. No one knocked out. Whether those last two guys saw me or not is unclear. Because I did OCP that light and that did get them suspicious. So, like, when you work on that last part there, just be sure to like get up there as quick as possible and make sure no one sees you, especially. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope this has helped you in some sort of way possible. And if it has, then you're welcome. Next up will be Sea of Osk-Tosk. I think that's how you pronounce it. But either way, that'll be all. So with that being said, this is Grenade Launcher 101 signing off.